Hi guys, good evening one and all. Hope you're doing fine. So I'm here to discuss few important aspects related to your prep for NEET MDS 2025. I'll just wait for 1 minute. I want you and your friends to join as quick as possible. Yeah, we are 100 plus. Yeah, good evening guys. Shall we start or wait for 1 more minute? Yeah, right. So as as the day is approaching, so most of us are preparing for this D-Day, and all of you are set with your schedules, checklists, what to be done, what's your goals and everything. Okay, so I don't want to discuss anything about that because we have discussed that regarding that in the last live session, which is there on the YouTube after the notification was out. And I hope you are done with the application form and everything. So with my experience of handling students in the last 10 years, so if you ask me the triad or the 3 mandatory things which are going to change your entire rank or entire dream of NEET 2025, the last 3 things, mandatory things that you have to follow, you cannot miss. Okay, means if you miss these 3 things, let it be whatever level of preparation you have, let it be an extraordinary or false in any category, you may not end up with whatever rank you are expecting for. So mandatory things are, the first one is giving grand exams on time. Okay, so you have to give the GTs or the mock exams, whatever that is being conducted in the coaching center or in the app, whatever you're following from the day one. Don't change your apps or don't change your coaching center the last 2 months unless your preparation is not at all up to mark and clueless. Okay, so mandatory thing is giving GTs with a proper schedule is important, and followed by analyzing the GTs. The first and foremost thing is giving GTs on time. It should be on time. And the second thing, analyzing the GTs properly. So analyzing the GTs properly, working on the concepts that are given the GTs. For example, like each GT may be having 240 questions as per the NEET, because there is no change in the pattern of exam, and it is a part A and part B, and it is single submission exam. So 240 questions in 180 minutes. So give the exam, let it be, even if you end up with 100 right answers, okay, decently good is 100 right answers. Okay, so there is a scope that you can improve that 100 to 150 in the upcoming 50 days. Just like my target is, your level of preparation is 50 now, 100 right answers now out of 240. Okay, I was just talking with a few of you on phone. Okay, just giving you like, even if you keep a random A, B, C, D, okay, there is high chance that you will end up with 50 to 60 MCQs right. Okay, without seeing the questions also. You can go for at least 50 or 60 right answers. Okay, so my concern is being a dentist. Okay, let it be, even if you start your preparation the last couple of days, there is a high chance that you can end up with 80 to 100. Pakka 80 to 100 you will be coming, not an issue. Until unless you're so bad with the concepts and anything in dentistry, that is secondary. But most of you can easily end up without any great preparation, you can easily end up with 80 to 100. So my concern, if you're traveling, your travel will not start from 0. Okay, your travel will start from 80. Few of you may start your journey from 100. So concern here is to hit that 150 or 160 right answers. Okay, so you have 50 days from now, 55 days from now. So you're keeping your target is very simple, that you're going to hit one extra right answer per every day. So for example, your scores are 100 now, there is a high chance that you can convert it into 150 right answers, which is very decent enough in the last couple of days. But my concern is you have to follow this triad. Okay, one, give GTs on time. Leave about your scores. Give GTs on time. Analyze the questions. Okay, for example, you're going with regular 100 right answers. So now after giving GT, you have to analyze the leftover 140 concepts. Probably it stretches like 20 subjects are there. It is hardly going to be 5 or 6 or 7 extra concepts you are going to learn from each subject. Okay, it is subject wise. Every subject is going to carry 14 marks around. And for example, if you are if you're able to get 8, half of it 8, now our journey is to turn that 8 to 11, 12 or 13. Okay, so means in every subject you will be learning extra concepts. That can be, sometimes the concept can be a single liner which will be taking 1 minute, or sometimes the concept can be a classification which will be taking 5 to 8 minutes, or sometimes the question can be a concept completely. For example, if they're asking related to muscle contraction, you cannot simply mug up the answer. So you have to go back and check the concept. So that concept may take 15 minutes sometimes may take 30 minutes. For example, if there is question on general medicine or physio on acid-base reactions and their compensatory mechanisms or diagnosis, then you cannot finish that in 5 minutes. It will take half an hour. Okay, but if I'm talking about a particular single liner which may take less than a minute. Okay, so basing upon that, you can give a GT on a day, and followed by analyze that leftover unknown questions or leftover questions you are not clear, leftover concepts you are not clear, and make sure whenever the same concept or whenever the same classification or whenever the same table is being repeated in the upcoming GTs anywhere. Okay, so what you can do is like you have to go right answer this time. Okay, so that is what analysis means. It's not like simply checking out and leaving and again a question is coming, again you're going wrong. Doesn't make any sense. The first and foremost important thing in a GT, the first and foremost thing is giving GTs on time, and analyzing them properly and avoiding the mistakes that are going to repeat in the upcoming GTs. Okay. The second thing, what I strongly recommend is proper revision. Okay. You need to go with revision. Okay. Means whatever you're doing. For example, I told you are done with GT, first GT, you're done with a GT, you have analyzed it. After 3 or 4 days, make sure you have to open it back and check out whatever concepts you're revising, classifications, what you're revising, numbers, whatever you're revising. Okay. So repeated revisions are required. So whatever you have done previously, you have to revise the same thing. I see students, what they do because of this impact of social media, XYZ stuff. So they don't do revision from the same source. Okay. So they do revision from a comfortable source. Comfortable source may not be so efficient. That's what I'm telling. Like, it's not comfort. You do the revision from the same source, that is more comfortable. That's going to improve your accuracy. That's going to improve your confidence. Okay. So don't for the comfortable zone. The most comfortable zone is the notes, whatever you have prepared, notes, whatever you have done. Okay. Whatever you have done previously is the most comfortable for sure. Okay. So second thing is, I told you, revision. The third aspect is the PYQs. What are PYQs? PYQs, previous year questions. How many years? It is basing upon your capability. Okay. We don't give a random number. Minimum 5 years. Yes, chalo, minimum 5 years is mandatory. Or if it is possible for you, 10 years. Even if it is not bad, you can go for 15 years back. It is basing upon the level of your preparation. So again, PYQs. Don't expect the PYQs will be coming as a PYQs. I'm telling PYQs in the sense like previous year questions and concepts. previous year questions and concepts. So I'm more concerned about the concepts which are given previously. It is not like a ameloblastoma question which is given long back. Like you check last 10 years or last 15 years. So every time you have a question on a trauma, on Ellis classification. Last 10 years you check out, every year you have a question on Ellis. So my concern is not about those 10 questions which are given in the last year related to the Ellis. My concern is about the concept that is related to the trauma, concept that is related to the Ellis, concept that is related to the classifications of trauma. Okay, so there is a high chance if you check out the last 10 years papers, that is 10 into 240. Okay, that turns around 2400 MCQs. Okay, let it be 2017 is an 8 session paper. So let's make it as 2400. I just want to add 1000 more. So let's make it as 3400. Okay, cut round figure is 3000. Okay, so let's make it as 3000. So these 3000 concepts, trust me, out of these 3000 concepts, there will be many overlapped concepts. Means same concepts given again and again, same classification given again and again, same table questions were given, same concept questions were given. You check out. So this regularly happens. So this turns around, let it be, I'm making it as 3000 concepts. You're strong with these 3000 concepts, perfect with these 3000 concepts, not questions, be very clear, concepts. If you're clear with these 3000 concepts, there is a high chance that you can end up in top 500 pakka. You easily will be in the top 500 list of the country. Okay, so right, so the most important triad that is required for your success in this leftover 50-55 days towards your examination of NEET MDS 2025. Number one is GTs on time. Analyze GTs on time, because GTs will give you time management. GTs will try to recollect whatever that is required. GTs will tell you where you are going wrong. You feel like you are very strong with a particular concept, and GT will prove you that you are not clear. You should be more clear. So GT's analysis and giving on time is more important. Second one is revision of everything, whatever you have done previously, what you are doing on a daily basis. You're done with a GT has to be revised. You're done with an exam has to be revised. You're done with a synopsis has to be revised. You're done with a quick revision video, boot camp video, everything has to be revised. So revision is important. And second one is PYQs, that is previous year questions and concepts are important. Okay, so this triad in this last couple of days is going to make you more eligible to get a desirable rank, whatever you're assuming to be on the day of result. Okay, right? So the structure of this exam is very, very simple. Last time I have discussed. So Book of Secret. Okay, so Book of Secret has influenced me a very lot. I'm very, very below average guy 10 years back, exactly 10 years back, because Conquer was started 10 years back. A very below average guy, relate to everything in the life. Okay, so but the few individuals, few books have transformed me to come in front of you and talk in front of you to guide you throughout the preparation phase. Okay, so and this book has a very, very major role on shaping me. Okay, so this book clearly has given a beautiful suggestion that, okay, so whenever you started doing something, like whenever you're working, clueless works, preparing for an entrance exam, according to me, is a clueless work. Okay, you're working hard, but you don't know where you're going to stand at all the levels. So this book is going to tell you, like whenever you start your day fresh, or whenever you feel low on a particular day in a particular point, like we feel always low during the preparation phase. I accepted it. Okay, we feel low, we feel depressed, we feel frustrated. These are all like mixed feelings that happen during the preparation phase. I accepted, and I'm supporting with you, and I'll be staying with you regarding this statement. Okay, right? So whenever you have this sort of mindset during the preparation phase, or whenever you want to start your day, the starting of the day should be very, very active. But I strongly believe starting of the day should be very, very active, because you may have a bad day, a previous bad day related to the preparation or personally, because we are humans and we are not kids anymore. Okay, we have to take the responsibilities of the family, okay, of the kids. Like last class, I was taking an offline class, and I was seeing one girl crying, okay, because of the family situation. Son is not feeling good, okay, not able to attend the class, but want to come for the class. So these are all like mixed feelings that are happens. Like you have to prioritize the things, and of course this is also very important. Okay, so my concern regarding this is, you will have a bad days, okay, health wise, personally, emotionally, or related to a subject. You start a subject which is so tough for you, so boring subject for you. Biochemistry open, is general anatomy open. Like coming to my concern, like oral anatomy, I feel a little bit irritated on the day. Okay, I start buzzing on the day. So what this book is going to tell you is like book gives a beautiful lines. Okay, so assume what you are going to be after 6 months because of the outcome what you are doing. It can be after 6 months, or it can be after 5 years, it can be after 10 years, because we are in a profession, magics cannot happen. We cannot become viral overnight. Okay, India, there are certain people who become viral overnight, but it's not going to be possible in our ethical profession. It will take a time for us to get settled down. So my suggestion for all of you guys is 6 months from now. Okay, so 6 months from now, you will be in the colleges. You will be in the college, right? You will be in a college. You will be with in a department. You will be in a college. You will be in a department, and you're going to have a nameplate. You're going to have a nameplate. First year PG, this particular department, you will be having a nameplate. You will be wearing a scrub. Okay, you will be wearing a scrub, or you will be wearing an apron. This is going to happen. Pakka. Most of you who are hearing this is going to happen. Pakka. This is fixed for it. It's going to happen. Okay, right? 6 months from now, it is going to happen. It's going to happen. Maybe department, we are not very sure. College, we are not very sure. But more than 80% of you guys are going to enter into MDS first year PG, probably with a great college background, with a great department of choice of your department on your apron or scrub. It's going to happen. So book is going to tell you every day when you start your day, about to start your day, close your eyes, do meditation for 5 to 10 minutes, and dream for what is going to happen after 6 months. The first day of your college in your department, maybe probably a favorite college of you, maybe probably a favorite department of you. Start your day dreaming about that, thinking about that, meditating about that. So this is going to change the overall mood of you when you start your day. So this is what I used to do, because I was in a situation where days are so tough for me. It's not about preparation. I'm okay with the preparation. I'm okay with the subject. I'm decently a very good student from day one of my BDS. So I'm not worried about the subject. I am more worried about myself. I'm more worried about myself emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. I'm more worried. I'm not worried about a subject. I'm perfectly fine. Even now, I can tell it 100% assured that success of mine is my subject. But individuality, what I built it over a period of 10 years is totally different, which take 10 years. Subject, it's okay. If you want to read, you can do it. Not an issue. You can sit, work hard, do it properly. You sit for 1 year, you can master any subject. That's not an issue. But individual growth will take over a period of time. That's what I'm telling. Like, please try to include this habit in your life. You dream for something, you have to dream on a daily basis. Okay, means you start your day with your dream, whatever you're planning to get. Okay, so it's such an implementation now for this 50-55 days is more required, because you need to maintain that positivity in the preparation. So maintain that softness in the preparation, smoothness in the preparation, right? Which is more important. Polishing, right? That is more important, right? So to maintain that, you require that peace of mind in your head. Okay, so you should not get worried. You should not run. Okay, so whenever you're running, whenever you're worried, whenever you're frustrated, things will not work on your side. So this sort of mental meditation, okay, which I have adapted 10 years back with the help of this book. I try to read this book on a daily basis when I was in the lowest points of my life. So there were so many people who tried to help me at that particular point, and I strongly believe that this book has done more than the people who has done it. Okay, because humans has a limitation. Okay, and we as a humans will allow people to. We don't allow the people to cross those limitations. Okay, they cannot come inside us. Who is going to be inside us is we. So who can modify anything or who can change everything around you is you. So the entire game plan will move around you. All of us being a mentor to you, or being like you feel like being a brother to you or a friend to you, we can help you, guide you. But who is going to modify the entire thing it is completely solidly depends upon you. Okay, right? So that's what I'm like. You start your day from now. Leave about the preparation. From now, you start your day positive, thinking about this. What is going to be your outcome after 6 months? And planned proper schedule is important, right? Planned proper schedule is there. And second thing is, don't once you start your day, plan your day properly. Before the day you sleep, I want you to plan your day, okay? And keep a time watch, okay? I want you to keep a stopwatch, okay? So, and this stopwatch should ring for every 30 minutes, giving an alarm sign that, guys, you need to run fast. Because I see like few of you guys, okay, who opens book, sit in front of the book, turns pages slowly, accept it, but not accept at this particular point where we are having lots of responsibilities and everything. Okay, means we need to complete the syllabus, give exams, do the revision, do the PYQs. So lots of responsibilities are there. Now you have to run with the schedule. So once you want to run with the schedule means run with the time. So now everything is measured on time. Okay, so when you don't have, even if you are done with MDS, once you're done with MDS, post MDS, once you start working, so a few of them, they measure the life of parameters and everything with the money they make. But few of them, most of them, they measure with the time. So time factor is going to be the greatest factor. So let it be in your life, or let it be in the preparation that is left over, like 50 days are left over. So what is the most important factor according to me is time factor. So for time, you need to utilize the time properly. You have a time meter. So you should have a stopwatch in front of you. Okay, mobiles are having stopwatch. So whenever you are using mobile with a stopwatch, I want you to make your mobile under flight mode. You should be under flight mode. Okay, you have to keep this under flight mode. Use the stopwatch, run with the stopwatch, run with the time. So things are going to work out well. So these are the major things I want to stress on. So I see like most of you are messaging Reina ma'am, most of you are messaging Pratisha ma'am, Ambika ma'am, right? Everyone are messaging. I don't know why people are scared messaging me, but most of them are messaging them. My suggestion for all of you is, as I said, like Triad, which is more important. Okay, and I want to add a tagline: completing the syllabus is not the goal. Okay, you complete the syllabus, you don't get a rank. Okay, don't assume that I'll get a rank if I complete the syllabus. No, completing the syllabus is an illusion. You cannot complete the syllabus. Trust me, you cannot complete the syllabus. One or other new concept, one or other new topic is going to come out. So completing the syllabus is not our goal. Okay, so what is our goal is giving GTs on time. 1, analyzing GTs properly. 2, revising whatever you have done previously, not new things. Yes, of course, 50 days time is there. You can give 20% of your time to new things, but 80% of time you have to move around the revision. The third one is more focused on PYQs, previous year questions and concepts is required. So you keep your target for these. Completing the syllabus. What is completing the syllabus? Giving GTs on time is completing the syllabus. Not reading something. Giving GTs on time is completing the syllabus. Second one, doing revision is completing the syllabus, because most of them, they try to complete the syllabus and they're least bothered about revision. But if you don't do revision, this is not a theory exam. Okay, write about Ellis classification. You write some 9 classes, write some stories, I'll give you marks. But here I'm very specific. What is class 9? I'm specific. So this requires revision. Your previous theory-based exams does not require revision. Even if without revision also you can manage the question. But here it's not going to be possible. Without revision, you cannot manage the question. I'm asking like pH value of a particular fluid in the body, or a critical pH of enamel or dentin or something I'm asking. It requires revision. Okay. The third important aspect is, you want to complete the syllabus, complete PYQs. Complete PYQs of last 10 years. So that is best way of completing the syllabus. Okay. So you try to move around yourself on the same concept. And coming to the revision aspect, okay, for example, like I told you, analysis is again a revision. Okay, so now I got a question on a particular aspect, like I got a question on fibrous dysplasia. So I went wrong in fibrous dysplasia question. Now I'm going back, whether it is my notes or whether it is whatever book you're following, Dental Pulse or Dentist, or whether it is an offline written notes or a pro-live written notes or whatever written notes, you're going back and checking it and coming back. So means you're not doing entire revision of oral pathology, but you are doing the revision of a particular topic in oral pathology which you are not clear with, fibrous dysplasia, I have done the revision and came back. Now I made a question wrong in sickle cell anemia. Now I am going back and checking sickle cell anemia and coming back. I made wrong on Kennedy's classification of RPD. Now I am going back and I'm checking the Kennedy's classification and coming back. So this is also a mode of revision, not a topic, not a particular subject at a shot, because most of you have that adrenal rush or happy feeling. So whenever I revise a particular subject, no, revision of particular subject is not important here. Revision of what is unknown in a particular subject or unknown in a particular topic, that is more important. So try to be more logical. Your examination is going to be for 240 questions, which will be moving around all those 22 odd subjects. So approximately minor subjects are going to carry 7 marks and major subjects are going to carry 14 marks. For example, like minor subject like DA, dental anatomy is 7, dental histology is 7, endo is 7, operative is 7. Okay. Whereas pedo, entire pedo is going to be 14, DM is going to be 14, prostho is going to be 14. So you have major subjects and you have minor subjects. So my concern is, so this number of questions are going to come in every exam on these subjects. So revision should also be done in a similar way. For example, you are planning to give properly 10 GTs or 20 GTs. Okay, for example, in our CONQUER, GTs plus modules, 20 are mandatory, 10 are optional, total 30 I have planned for you. And I hope like you guys have the schedule for it. For example, you are planning to give 20. So 20 into 240 turns around 4,800 questions. In fact, roughly there may be few questions which will be repeated. Keeping them aside, it will be minimum of 3,500 concepts. So you are strong with 3,500 concepts divided by 20 subjects. So divided by 20 subjects. You calculate now. Let's make it as 4,800 by 20 subjects. That turns around 240 questions for each subject. I'm just talking about 20 GTs. Apart from this, you have previous years and everything. I'm not bothered about that. Okay, just talking about 20 GTs. 20 GTs turns around 240 questions for each subject. Means in every subject you are going at least with 200 concepts. Okay, so everything looks very big, but we ourselves has a mindset that only if I read this synopsis, only if I do this MCQs, only if I finish this explanation part, you feel like you're done with the syllabus. Okay, so doing the syllabus is not important. Justifying the answer in the final exam for a given question is more important. So once you're done with the exam, once you come out, once you get a good rank or a bad rank, no one is going to come and ask you, are you done with syllabus? How many times you have done? How many times you have done dental pulse? How many times you have done dentist? No one is going to ask such questions. Okay, so people are going to ask you, what is your score? Okay, they are going to ask you, what is your score? Okay, how many marks you got? How many wrong answers you made? How many right answers you made? So this is the analysis that most of the people are going to ask you. So let's focus on GTs and try to improve your scores from the present level to a better level. So this is how the success is going to be. Covering the syllabus, I don't know about this parameter. Okay, we measure your success in the exam just by your score. This is a true. This is an open secret. Nothing to hide behind this. So on the day of result, I'm going to ask you, or you're going to let me know. So what is your rank? Simple. How many marks you got? Done. In the worst situation, we'll ask you how many right answers, how many wrong answers. That's least bothered. Okay, right? So I'm not going to ask you, done with the syllabus? How many times you have done? Done with the revision? You done with that synopsis? You have done with this video? No one is going to ask. So the goal is to improve your scores. Make your scores better. What is really efficient for you? Like for example, you are a candidate who is efficient to grab 200 score out of 240, but still you are moving around 140s to 150s. Means there is a problem with the revision approach. There is a problem how you are attempting the question paper, how you are analyzing the question paper. If you resolve those things in this couple of days, there is a high chance that your 150, 160s can be converted to 170s, 180s, or can be hit to 200. So it's the mindset which is more important. This is the approach which is more important. Okay, it's not about the content what you are reading. Content, almost all the people in the country, with few exceptions, they read the same content until unless you are repeating the exam third time or a fourth time only to grab a GDC to financially support your parents or something. Those people will have an upper hand. They read different sources and they make their notes very strong, so they know what to be revised for them, because they're giving the exam from past 2 to 3 times, because we always have such a category of students who give exam 2 times, 3 times and 4 times. Okay, right? So leaving those people, 95% of the people will move around these things. Okay, who can, the source is almost the same. Okay, they read oral surgery, we also read oral surgery with few exceptions. The point here is approach of your revision, approach of yourself, that is more important, right? So Triad, the conclusion of this live session is Triad: GT's analysis, 2 revision of whatever you have done, revision of GT's on a frequently based, 3 PYQs, previous year questions and concepts. Okay, so maintain that integrity and try to implement that secret book suggestions which I have done. It worked really great for me. Okay, so just dream for it, start your day with a dream. Okay, you try to spend some 5 or 10 minutes before you start your day with yourself, talking to yourself, discussing the things with yourself, because you are the one who is capable of achieving things. It's you. Okay, it's you. We are all like external sources. Okay, so internal source is the best source to grab anything in the life. So it is you who are going to decide what you're going to happen in the next couple of years. So you have to spend a good time. You start your day, before you start your day, spend 10 minutes of time with you, discussing with you what is next, what I have to do, how I have to make it possible, what I have to achieve, what are my dreams, because such a things you cannot discuss with anyone. Okay, because of the inferiority complex or the bar that what we have developed over a year of time with us and with our friends and family. So you spend a 10 minutes of time with you once you start your preparation. And at any point of the day, if you feel a little bit depressed or a little bit deviated or demotivated or discouraged, again, before you approach the mentor, before you approach anyone, I want you to spend at least 5 minutes time with you. Okay, go to a silent place. Okay, financially fine, a nice coffee shop, extraordinary, park, extraordinary, temple, okay, church or masjid or something, extraordinary. Go, don't talk with anyone. Don't take medicine from the external source. Take medicine from the internal source. Okay, go to a place, sit, have a cup of coffee. Okay, stop using the mobile, because whenever I frustrated, I see I have this irritating habit nowadays. I open Instagram and try to scroll the reels. Very bad habit. I know it's a very, very bad habit. So whenever you are low, go to a silent place, peaceful place, have a cup of coffee or a tea, start talking with yourself for 5 to 10 minutes. Then you try to talk from the external source. Okay, so try to implement these things. And yeah, I'll be coming every five days or something live, talks, give some positivity. I feel like dentistry is lacking positivity, more often a negativity, more often a fake promises, more often a fake things. Okay, so but to maintain this integrity in the face, not in the face of preparation, in the journey of a young dentist. Okay, so we require trust and we require positivity. Trust on the profession, trust on ourselves, trust on the person whom you are following or whom you are taking suggestions, and you need to maintain that positivity and everything. Okay, anyway, we'll have some good discussions once we are done with exam. Let's focus, go back to the preparation. Let's do it. So tomorrow we are having GT10 exclusively on the module 1 subjects. So I want you to finish that as quick as possible. And day after tomorrow we are having GT11, which is on overall subjects. Okay, don't come and tell me I'm not done with the syllabus, so I don't want to give. It's peak time. You have to give the exams. Giving exams, you give exams, scores automatically improve. Scores will automatically, trust me. You start giving exams, analyzing them properly, give some time, scores automatically, exam by exam, scores will start improvement. So here the goal is on improvement, not on completing the syllabus. If you're really focusing on completing the syllabus is an illusion. 10 years, yeah. I have prepared for 3 years, very good student at a UG level, prepared for 3 years, and I was teaching for 10 years. I cannot complete all the topics. Trust me, it's not going to be possible. It's an ocean. It's a big ocean. Dentistry, preparing for NEET MDS is a big ocean. An ocean, dental subjects plus all medical subjects. No exclusion. Anywhere question can come from. So, if you measure the depth of intensity of reading or depth of reading of a dentist, it is medical people who are preparing for NEET PG plus NEET MDS. So this is more bulky, okay, right? So there is no limitation for question. Question can come from any corner. A straight away question which is given for NEET PG 2024 can be given for NEET MDS also. That's what I'm telling. Can a prosthetic question can be given to a medical students? Not possible. Can an endo question can be given to a medical students? Not possible. But that's what I'm telling. A neuro question was given to a dentist in AIIMS. Okay. A gynec question was given to a dentist. Okay. Okay. Or a lower limb trauma complication question was given for us. Okay. So that's what I'm telling. Like any question for MBBS people can be given for a dentist, but this is not going to be possible in a reverse direction. Can they give an endo question? No. Can they give a prosthetic question? No. Can they give an ortho question? No, not possible. Okay. So let's be more sensible. Okay. So let's do the preparation to improve the scores, make your scores better as an individual. Part A, Part B is combined in the final exam. It's combined. It will be mentioned as a different columns, but all 240 questions you are accessible all the 180 minutes. You can jump from one question to other question. You can jump from Part A to Part B. That's completely your wish. Whatever you feel comfortable, you can do it. Not an issue. Right? So anything more? I think let's close it. Okay. It's already half an hour. Yeah, nice half an hour positive talk. Chalo, done. So I thought of posting a voice note on the WhatsApp group, but I feel like the reach will be more for an Instagram live session than a WhatsApp. Okay, right? No, this is very, very true. Okay, so we are more active on Instagram rather than on the study WhatsApp group. Okay, chalo guys, bye, take care. See you very, very soon. All the best for your GT10 and GT11. See you. Bye.